Hi everyone, my name is Matthew Hanouz. I'm a Senior Product Marketing Manager at Adobe, coming from the Neolane acquisition. We're very thrilled to be part of the Adobe family as we enter the Marketing Cloud as the sixth solution. In this presentation, you will know more about what Neolane does, what we provide, and where is our value proposition. Let's have a look. We're going to take you into a marketing experience. The first step will be to see the 360 marketing view of the customer and actually see all the data that Neolane is collecting from different touch points. The second step would be to understand the data and use that data into a campaign management framework. Last but not least, we're going to show you some reports that we have. Welcome to the homepage of Neolane. This homepage is the place where marketers can access directly different capabilities of Neolane. Let's have a look at the first one. Profiles and targets, where actually marketers could open all the information of their customers directly from Neolane. Let's open Mark Aaron's information. Here are all the information that we have from this customer. Mark Aaron, who has his first name, last name, email address, mobile phone number, address, as well as a geolocation of where he is. Actually, we're collecting the information that we have from his device. The other information that we have are the business data, collecting loyalty points, transactions, scores, as well as the main interests. The other information that we have is his digital identities, meaning here a social profile coming from Facebook. All these information have been collected directly from Facebook and feeding the 360 marketing view of the customer. In the Communication and Feedback tab, this is a summary of all the communications that the brand has sent to this consumer. And for each touchpoint, we will track the behavior of Mark Aaron. Now, let's see how we can use that information as an entry point to create a cross-channel campaign. In this example, I'm going to browse into the data that I have for all my customers. In this example, I can explore my data, select an audience, put that audience in what we call a segmentation shopping cart, select these customers, and export these customers into a list. Now that we have selected an audience, let's see how we can use this audience in a cross-channel marketing campaign. This is a campaign in Neolane. Actually, here, what you see is what we call the workflows. The workflows are probably the best feature for our customers. In this environment, they can create their segmentation as a complement with what they did on that report that I just showed you. Here, in this palette, you will have different targeting components that marketers could use in order to explore the data, and also at the end of this journey, create different audiences. In fact, we've already created an audience, so we're going to go ahead and use that audience in a cross-channel marketing workflow. Once the audience has been created, now we can use this audience in another type of workflow, a cross-channel engagement workflow. And this is where you're looking at. The second tab in this workflow here focuses on the different channels that marketers could use. They can use email, direct mail, mobile, social media, and push notifications on mobile apps. Here is the same concept. Visually, marketers can create their engagement process. And here what I'm doing is I'm going to select an audience. And move that audience to the next step in that workflow. What I'm doing here is I'm splitting this audience into two different streams, an email stream and a direct mail stream, based on the communication preferences of my customers. In the email stream, there's a placeholder what I need to determine the content of that email to be sent. I'm going to go ahead and create that email right now. With Neolane, we can use templates of emails, like this one. In this example, we're going to create an email campaign. This email campaign is based on a template. This template is a daily offer. The problem here is that we want every message for each individual to be personalized in that for each individual receive the best offer. Here, we're calling Neolane in order to determine what is the best offer to be sent for each individual. Let's have a look by the preview. If we preview this email for Mark Aaron is going to receive an iPad offer. If we select another person, Keith, for example, the best offer for Keith will be a Windows Phone type of offer. Now that we have created our email campaign, let's go ahead and start and execute this workflow. If I click on the Start button here, the workflow will kick in and determine how many people are in the audience and how many people are in each branch. As you can see here, we're executing live this email campaign. Now that we have executed this workflow, we actually send all these emails to our target audience. Let's see what happens on Gmail. One of the great things about Neolane is the email execution part. This is actually the email that we have sent to all customers. This is the email that Mark Aaron has received. If he opens that email, as you can see here, this is the email that we have designed together. In that email, we believe that the best offer for Mark is this offer, a PC Go. If he clicks on that offer, then he will land on the website, which features different products, different offers, but here his personal offer is consistent to the one he received in email. Now let's have a look at some of the report that we have in Neolane. This is an example of a report that we have in Neolane. This report features for each campaign the audience count, responders, response rate, but also the revenue generated for each campaign. We have the same data, but this time from a channel perspective in order to measure the effectiveness of each channel. That was an overview demonstration of Neolane. As we look at today's challenges from a campaign management standpoint, marketers have a challenge on speed and how marketing is in a constant change, bringing real-time marketing and bringing new techniques such as solo-mo. Marketers have a challenge on complexity and how much data have to be absorbed, how many channels, and how many campaigns to be processed. Marketers have a challenge on loyalty, as customers are more empowered and are keen in receiving the best offers from their brands. And marketers have a challenge on proving the ROI on everything they do on a daily basis. Neolane is a digital marketing platform technology helping marketers redefine the way they engage with each and every customer. What we bring to the table is a cross-channel campaign management serving different channels such as email, direct mail, mobile, call center, web, integration with point of sales, and with social. We are recognized to be leaders. We are born digital. We have our software being delivered on a cloud-based, and 400 plus customers are today running Neolane. Our value proposition is to help marketers discover their customers by building a single marketing view of the customer and using the data as actionable analytics. We help marketers accelerate their marketing in providing better productivity and reducing the time to market, and of course, automate their campaigns. We also help marketers improve their campaign efficiency by making sure to design cross-channel, consistent communications. We also help marketers delight their customers, and to that, in order to deliver superior customer experiences. That's the value of Neolane. Here are the core capabilities that Neolane adds to the Adobe Marketing Cloud. We bring cross-channel execution, designing and executing email campaigns, direct mails, mobile, web, call center, point of sale, social, and email. And there's a huge focus on email execution as we have the best-in-class high-volume email execution. We also bring offer and one-to-one personalization management as we deliver real-time one-to-one recommendation for each customer on each touch point. We also bring the marketing customer data, which are the customer PII, with a 360 marketing view of the customer. Neolane brings cross-channel customer experience. We are the only solution that manages all touchpoints, message consistency, and one-to-one relevancy. Neolane brings digital DNA. Neolane also brings data-driven marketing with a 360 marketing view of the customer. And also, we bring to the table the best value for marketers to have a lower TCO and a higher ROI. As you can see, we're very excited about this business and be part of the Adobe family. Stay tuned for more integration updates.